Here's a truth most people will never admit out loud. Some people don't have friends, not because they're unlikable, but because their mind works in ways the average person simply cannot understand. This is not about being shy. This is not about being introverted. This is about 5 rare psychological traits that quietly push people away, even when you desperately want connection. 1. You observe too deeply. Most people walk into a room and see faces. You walk in and see everything. The tone behind their words, the micro-expressions they hide, the shift in posture when someone lies. Your brain doesn't just listen, it analyzes, decodes, breaks everything into pieces. You don't speak because you're nervous. You stay quiet because your mind is busy working. But here's the problem. People don't understand the silence of someone who thinks too deeply. They mistake it for distance, coldness, disinterest. The truth is, you're not disconnected. You're just processing more than they'll ever know. 2. Fake energy drains you. You can sense fake behavior instantly. Forced laughter, attention-seeking, superficial kindness. Most people play along. You can't. Your mind rejects anything that isn't real. So when a conversation turns shallow, your soul checks out. You're physically present, but mentally gone. Psychology calls this high social perception. But in the real world, it isolates you. Because people bond through small talk, and you're allergic to it. Your honesty makes others uncomfortable. Your silence feels like judgment. Your calm feels like arrogance, and without even trying, you end up standing alone. 3. You're too emotionally self-sufficient. You don't depend on people. You don't vent. You don't ask for comfort. You carry everything alone. People think strength makes you magnetic, but emotional self-reliance creates an invisible wall. Others don't feel needed. And when someone feels unnecessary in your life, they slowly fade away. You didn't push them away, you just gave them no space to matter. You pride yourself on being independent, but connection grows in the moments when you let someone hold the parts of you that you're used to holding alone. 4. You think too independently. People bond by fitting in, by agreeing, by following the group. But you question everything. You don't laugh unless something is truly funny. You don't agree unless it makes sense. You don't follow unless your mind believes in it. Psychology calls this low social conformity, but society calls it weird, difficult, different. You're not rebellious. You're just wired to think for yourself, and independent thinkers rarely travel in packs. 5. You feel deeply, but express lightly. You care deeply, but the outside world can't see it. You process emotions internally. You love quietly. You worry privately. You appreciate silently. And because you don't show it in familiar, predictable ways, people assume you don't feel anything at all. By the time you're ready to express what you feel, the moment is usually past, and slowly, without drama, people drift away. Not because you didn't care, but because you cared invisibly. The truth nobody told you. People like you don't lose friends overnight. You lose them gradually, through silence, depth, independence, honesty, and emotional privacy. But here's the part you never hear. There is nothing wrong with you, nothing broken, nothing missing. Your mind is built for truth, not noise, for depth, not attention, for real connection, not temporary company. And yes, that kind of mind walks alone until it finds someone who speaks the same silent language. If you want to understand the parts of yourself you've never had words for, you're in the right place. Stay. There's more about your mind that you deserve to know.